Hello, Fearless fam. This is your host, Chubby, and welcome to the show. It is February, and you know what that means. It is a Black History Month, and also it's my birthday. And my one wish for every single one of you watching this and listening is to support your local artists, whether they are musicians, painters, writers, whatever form of medium, just support your local artists. And there are many ways you could do that, like by sharing their work, purchasing something, rating them, telling someone, anyone, and that's the greatest gift you guys could possibly give me, by supporting the people you admired and people that you care for and their artwork. So once again, we are full of gratitude. We want to say thank you for listening and watching. We appreciate it. Hope you're all liking the content. And if not, hey, let me know what you would like to hear. Just leave a comment below, DM us, email us. That works too. So just let us know what's going on. So today's episode is a level 2 elephant. Season 8, episode 86, and we'll be talking about sponsoring. And you might think that I'm talking about like sponsorship, like when an organization pays you to advertise them. But we're actually not talking about that. The type of sponsoring that we are referring to is the one where you provide funds for a child. And what does sponsoring a child means? It means that monthly this child is getting sponsored by someone, and the funds get distributed in all areas of their life. For example, like their health, dentist, vision, physical, clothing and shoes, tutoring and educational support, structure after school and summer programs, family support. And these are just some of the basic things that sponsoring a child can do for them. And these are just some of the basic things that sponsoring a child can provide for them. But before getting into this, I decided to bring this topic into light because someone out there is a compassionate giving person, and they're thinking of how to give back to the community in a larger scale for them, but maybe they don't realize other ways that they could possibly do it. So if you're someone like me who is not interested in adoption or fostering a child, then sponsoring one monthly seems like a choice that is beneficial for both parties. Believe it or not, sponsoring a child has been around for a while. So it started with Save the Children, and that was the first organization beginning child sponsorship in 1920 to help children following World War I. The founder, Dr. J. Calvert Clark, was an early innovator in gathering support for his cause. He started the child sponsorship concept we know today, asking a sponsor to donate to help one child, and information by childfund.org. Then organizations like Children International began as a child sponsorship charity in 1936. Plan International in 1937 and Child Fund in 1938 follow suit. So some of you may ask what the purpose is of sponsoring a child, or if it's even important. And actually it is. So here are some facts about sponsoring a child by worldvision.org. World Vision Child Sponsorship Facts. For every child sponsored, 4 more experience the benefits because funds are pooled for their community rather than sent directly to the child's family. This means you can make an even bigger impact. Each community faces unique challenges, needing unique solutions. They partner with governments, churches, and other local groups to address a community's short and long-term needs. World Vision Child Sponsorship Program focuses on improving the physical, emotional, spiritual, and social well-being of the most vulnerable children. Their donors support worldwide. Their donors support 3.8 million children register in World Vision Sponsorship Programs community. About 604,000 generous donors in the U.S. sponsor more than 780,000 children in dozens of countries. In 2018, They use 86% of their total operating expenses for programs that benefited children, families, and community. Their local goal is to work themselves out of a job after around 15 years in a community or into development is being driven locally and sustainably. And if you feel like this information that I share with you is something that you're able to do, then here's some organizations that sponsor children, and they all provide different benefits. So that's the good thing about each organization. They have something unique to provide. Each organization's monthly fee to help child is also different. There is a one-on-one sponsorship where you're the only one sponsoring the child, or the community sponsorship where the child is being sponsored by multiple people. You do get to interact with the child, send letters, then they get to write to you, send them gifts. But it also depends on which organization you choose. Again, they all provide something different. And that's what I like about the fact that you have choices, that each company can actually give you something that you might be looking for in particular. So for 411 with Chubi, I gathered some organizations to share with you, and maybe you want to be a part of it. The first one is Save the Children. They do donations. They have gift catalogs for individual child sponsorship, either in the United States or internationally. Save the Children strives to ensure that children in the United States and across the world are protected from harm, have access to medical care, and have education available to them. These goals are supported through a wide range of programs focused on education, emergency response, health and nutrition, HIV and AIDS, U.S. disaster response, and child protection. Donors Choose. They support individual classrooms across the United States. The charity's purpose is that the teachers in the United States are often limited in the numbers of resources that they can provide their students due to the lack of available funds. So Donor Chooses allows you to partner with a classroom project posted on the website by a teacher in need. So over 80% of American public schools have posted at least one project on Donors Choose. So by donating any amount you wish towards your project goal. So I like this one because you're helping them directly in their classrooms and helping teach. And you know that teachers don't have it as good as everybody thinks. So Donors Choose is one that I will personally look into, because I like that idea to see what the teachers are in need of. So the next one is Charity Water. They have donation and then the pipeline investment program. So nearly 1 in 10 people worldwide currently live without access to clean water. Accessible clean water gives people, especially women and girls, the chance to improve their health and well-being and the time to pursue education and income. Charity Water works with local experts and community in need to determine a sustainable solution specific to their needs. The charity also provides training to the community about sanitation and hygiene, and its new pipeline initiative ensures that the technology required for water access remains in good repair using local maintenance and repair programs. So again, Charity Water. And the next one is Children International. The organization delivers these results via its community center, which offer programs, computers, libraries, and other educational tools. Educational support of this kind is frequently absent or difficult to acquire in impoverished areas, leading to secondary illiteracy and educational lags. Community centers serve as a distribution network for aid, although the focus is on using each center as a unique support system that offers skills and leadership training, college preparation, and confidence building. Children International has indicated that its interests lie in a cross-sector work with private industry, local and national governments, individuals, and other non-governmental organizations. Children International uses a child sponsorship model to fund these activities, with nearly all of its funding coming from private donations. Funds are transferred to each agency, which oversees the organization's community center, according to an approved budget. So I like this one also because you're also able to pick your child, like the child you want to sponsor, and see what their goals are, what they do in their everyday, or what they want to be when they grow up, things like that. And you're able to see if that child can match up to you, and if you feel like sponsoring them, then you just go and click sponsor and make a payment, and you wait to talk to them, to exchange letters, and to hopefully you are also able to meet them. Obviously, with the pandemic going on, you're not able to do that. And again, with the mail system being slow, there's also all that's happening. Even though it's digital, it's virtual, the letters, but if you want to send something, that will be where the problem lies too. So you have to be careful with that as well. But these were some of the organizations. We're going to post all the links on YouTube if you're interested of learning more about these organizations. Again, just DM us, send us a message, and we'll more than likely send you all the information you need. And that was it for 411 with Shubi. Sponsoring a child, new content for you all. Have you heard of it before? How do you feel about it? What do you think about this concept? What do you think? Will it actually be beneficial? What questions do you have based on what we are sharing with you all? So yes, I do have some quotes with you all. Here they are. Let me tell you what's more immoral. Doing nothing. Sitting back in your comfortable chair in your comfortable home, thinking that just because you sponsor a child in Zambia, you're doing enough. Michael Robotham. I mean, obviously, we all wish we could do more, but you can't beat yourself up about it. As long as you're trying your best, to do a little bit, it all counts. But if that's all you think, that just because you're doing that one thing and that's it, that's enough, then that's where the problem lies. We are all connected. What unites us is our common humanity. I don't want to oversimplify things, but the suffering of a mother who has lost her child is not dependent on her nationality, ethnicity, or religion. White, black, rich, poor, Christian, Muslim, or Jew. Pain is pain, joy is joy. Desmond Tutu. And one more. It is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Frederick Douglass. I'll let you sit with that one and see how you guys feel about it, but it's true. I did find one that we all could agree on, and it says, children are great imitators, so give them something great to imitate. Anonymous. If you guys know who wrote that one, let me know. But yes, this is today's episode. I just thought that the concept of sponsoring was a great idea if you feel like you don't want to, lack of a better word, commit to adoption or fostering, or and give, if you like children but you don't want to have them in your home 24/7, or if you want to just help out in a way, sponsoring is a great way to do it. Again, you're able to talk to them, you're able to send them, besides the monthly gift, you're able to send them additional gift, like more funds. You are able to help in multiple ways when it comes to sponsoring a child. It's not only just through monetary. If you feel like gifting them something, you're also able to do that. But it gives you an option, and you get to talk to them and you get to meet them. But again, like I said, once this whole pandemic thing, and you're actually able to be in front of them and actually meet their families, who they are, and And you also have to remember that they do live in poverty. They do live in low income households. So this so they are in this program that helps them get further education, and like I mentioned earlier, clothing, other basic needs that they need. So yeah, just think about it. Maybe you do have spare change, or money you would like to give a child your time to. Maybe there's something out there that your money could go to, and you might like it. At the end of the day, is how you feel about it. Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel like you're doing something great for the community, for a selfish act? Because at the end of the day, it's not about you. It's about how you're helping the other child and actually giving them an opportunity to actually have a future. So my final thoughts to this is, give it a thought. Look into it. There's so many more organizations out there that I didn't mention. There might be one that actually fits what you're looking for, and you might actually want to even go for it and change someone's life without even realizing that you could help someone monthly. You could, see their progress until they graduate from the program. They stay into the program until they're 18. So you never know how far, you are going to stay in touch with the sponsored child. And you could also even stay with them after, depending on which program you choose. If they choose to be, to talk to you as an adult, then that will be up to you guys. But yeah, I just thought that bringing this into light was a good choice. I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and I hope you guys think the same. But yeah, hopefully you guys think about it. And hey, if you do, just let me know. So again, like I always say, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and stay fearless, everyone.